guys, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided I was going to film a bit of a haul video. I bought a couple of things from Daiso and I've also picked up a few things from Spotlight. So let's start with the couple of things I got from Daiso. So I just got a new set of paintbrushes. It's a set of 5 nylon paintbrushes. I tend to go through paintbrushes pretty quickly because I buy cheap ones and I tend to leave them kind of gross and not clean them very well, and I have to chuck a bunch out. Also, I kind of share them with my kids when they do arts and crafts and things, so you know, they just don't last very long. So I don't like to spend too much money on expensive paintbrushes. Just get cheap ones from the dollar store, and these were $2.80. I think everything at Daiso is generally $2.80 unless marked otherwise, in Australia anyway. I also grabbed a couple of these cute little craft punches. They were, again, only $2.80 each, which is pretty cheap for a punch. They're not the most amazing things in the world, but they work and they're cute, and why not? Just a couple of cute little blossom flower punches. So they do require quite a bit of force to actually get that little button to push through, but you know, they work well enough for my purposes. Okay, so I went into Spotlight today. There were 2 things I specifically wanted that were on sale that I have been thinking about getting for a while, so I went in for those. And then there are a bunch of other things on clearance as well. So the 2 things I meant to go in for, I think I'll leave to last. So this is a little pack of tags. They're just white tags, really basic. I have a pack of these somewhere, but I can't find them, so I wanted another one. Use these a lot. Okay, next couple of things I got out of the clearance section. So this is the Amy Tangerine embroidery stencil kit. I got this mainly for the little piercing mat. I don't have one of these. I use like a bit of foam board that's all glued together. It doesn't work all that well, so I wanted to grab one of these. It was on sale for $15 for this set, and you get a few embroidery threads in there, the punch tool, the piercing mat, and the stencils as well. So that's what the stencils look like. I don't know that I'm going to use them a whole heap, but I do like the heart, I like the frame, and I do like the cloud especially. So yeah, why not? Can't hurt to have that. Probably wouldn't pay full price, but $15 is all right. Next, I picked up a few sets of thickers. These were all marked down to $5. I tend to only buy thickers when they are marked down to $5. Spotlight often has these reduced when they're getting to sort of be a little bit on the older side. Unless I really love them, I will pay full price, but that is rare. I don't like to spend $9 for one pack of thickers. That can just add up really quickly. So these were all $5. So if you're around a Spotlight and you like these ones, I definitely have a bit of a look. Okay, these are the Celebrate printed chipboard. They're a really pretty, sort of like a sage green, I would say, with little florals all over them. They're really pretty, really nice for a girl's page or a springtime page. I just like them. They are quite large, and there is almost half a sheet of numbers, which is a bit annoying, but I don't mind. I try to use them up for birthdays and things like that. Next, I have the hardcover, and these are black chipboard. I've already lost one, as you can see down there. They're just a really skinny gloss black chipboard, uppercase font. Really quite nice. There's lots of each letter in there. They're a little bit smaller than these ones, so there's more of each letter and only about 1/3 of a page of numbers, which is nice. Lots of exclamation points as well, which is pretty cool. I like to use ampersands and the ats, and I actually really love the asterisks when they include those. And the last pack of thickers I have is the Lax, L-A-X? Lax or LAX, I'm not sure. Glitter letters, so I think they are, yeah, they're chipboard and they're glitter. They're very glittery. They're this soft sort of powder blue. A little bit of a cursive font, very pretty. I really like those. You can definitely see them coming in handy for winter spreads or snow themed spreads, even though we don't get snow here. But yeah, the numbers are huge compared to the font, which is kind of strange. I wish I hadn't done that, because I like to use a number as part of the title, and I feel like, I don't know, they just don't really go together. Okay, last couple of things I have are the Liquitex glass beads texture gel. So I think it was Melinda Sweetman use these on a layout, and I'm not sure whether it was this particular one or a different one with glass beads, but it was definitely a glass beads medium, and it was so cool. It was so pretty and sparkly and just iridescent beautiful when she'd finished. So I had to get some, and my local hasn't had it, but I went to one that was a little bit further away. It's still in my town, but it's a little bit further. So I went out of my way to try and get this paste medium. It is a gloss finish and mostly transparent. So it's all sort of really iridescent little glass beads in there. I really can't wait to give this a go. I'm sort of trying to think of ways I can get it out and use it already. So as soon as I'm finished filming this, I might break this out and have a bit of a play. Okay, last but certainly not least is the Crepe Paper Maggie Holmes Carousel Collection paper pad. So this seems to be the only stuff we get in Spotlight from Crepe Paper or from Maggie Holmes. The paper pads, I've never seen ephemera. I have seen some of the smaller paper pads, but no chipboard, none of the other stuff, just the paper, which is okay by me. I don't mind mixing and matching collections. You guys know, you'll have seen, I pretty much do it every single time I scrapbook. I have a ton of ephemera from other brands that I could definitely match with this. So I just love this paper pad. I've been eyeing this off. Every time I go into Spotlight, I look at it, but it's $30 full price, which is a lot of money for a paper pad. So at the moment it is reduced down to $22, I think, which is, that's still a lot for a paper pad, but I'm happy to pay that, especially as there's glitter papers in here and they're super, super beautiful. So, I mean, everyone's seen this by now probably. It's not a new collection, but it's new to me. So I'm going to flip through. I'm just going to have to turn it sideways because my tripod is in the way here. So a first sheet is a cut apart sheet, absolutely gorgeous. Nice geometric print, top of a carousel. I also love the branding strip. I kind of wish it didn't have a hole in it, but I love when companies do paper with a full length branding strip, even though this does have a hole, but I can use those still. This is a really cool sort of chevron zigzag paper. Beautiful sort of golden mustard, kind of a cross between chartreuse and mustard background with pink roses all over it. Absolutely stunning. Nice, beautiful cream background with a champagne glitter. You see that glitter? That glitter, stunning. Love this one. Teals and pinks, gorgeous. Pink and white spot. This is just a bunch of words, probably fussy cut a bunch of these out. I cannot speak tonight. Oh gosh, it's in the evening. It's rather late, so probably need to go to sleep. This is a bunch of Ferris wheels, zigzag, forest green and baby pink. Lots of beautiful labels. I love this page. There's also little glitter accents throughout this. Probably can't tell because my lighting is terrible. Pink with little swans. And they're sort of the carousel swans with a little carousel pole attached. Lovely. I love this paper. I have already eyed this off and had a think about how I can use this one. I'm pretty excited. It's very simple, but I like those kind of pages or those kind of papers for backgrounds. This is interesting. I'm not sure how I'll use this, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Fairground scene. Beautiful floral. It's a very soft pink in the background with these teal flowers and a bit of a darker pink leaves. Another beautiful glitter paper. Can you see that glitter? Oh, gorgeous. The blue sort of scalloped effect background. I really like that actually. Hot air balloons, gorgeous. Marble watercolor paper. This is really pretty. Beautiful green background paper. I'm not usually a fan of green, but I really, really like this one. This is lovely. This is like an old-timey newspaper advertisements. Really, really beautiful. I love that. Love this one. It's a mint green with glitter polka dots all over it. Look at that. Oh, that's stunning. I could have a whole book of these. I'd quite happily buy a whole paper pad full of those. I feel like I might fussy cut this out and maybe watercolor it and pop it off some foam. It sort of stands out from the background and then maybe tuck a photo behind. Sunburst pattern in pink and red. Really, really pretty. I like that. I love this page. The kites. Probably going to fuss cut most of these out. We did just buy a kite for my son, so we will be going kite flying at some point. So yeah, that's exciting. Another beautiful scallop page. It's that pink and that sort of mustardy chartreuse green color. Pink and red scallop circles. Really pretty. A big text page. It says love this day, and you've got that glitter again. I'm thinking I'll probably fussy cut this out. Fussy cut the letters out. I'm not sure. It's just so, I don't know how you'd use it otherwise. A chevron design, multicolored. I really like that. I'll probably cut a lot of those out and use them like that way. Little zebras. That's cute. very simple sort of wave pattern in black and white. Love this. Mustard and white check. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful floral. Love this one too. Pink background with some green accents thrown in. And a pink and sort of tealy turquoise green and white stripe. And that's it. So nice big paper pad, lots in there. Very happy to have that now. So yeah, not a huge amount, but I am really happy with this haul, and I will see you shortly for more. A couple of boring things from Officeworks, and a set of these palette knives. They're just cheap ones. The J. Burroughs palette knife set, just plastic palette knives. There's 6 in there, and there's a few different types. There's the flat one. There's some sort of medium-sized ones, and then there's some more pointed ones there, so really handy for mixed media. I got a couple of the double-sided tapes. I got the really skinny one. It's 3mm wide. So I got 2 of those. I've got heaps of the thicker tape, but needed some skinny tapes. And then I got a 4-pack of the pastel highlighters. These are the J. Burroughs brand. They're like the cheap version of the Stabilo pastel highlighters. So they're not as pastel as I would have thought they would be, but they work just fine. So I'll do a couple of little swatches. They were definitely on the cheaper side. So nice and inexpensive. They are a little bit hard to get the lids off. I will say that. You really have to give them a good yank to get the lids off. So like I said, they are a little bit darker than I thought they would be. I haven't actually used any of the mild liners or the Stabilo brand, so I don't know how they compare, but you know, they're fine. Good enough for my purposes. I'm just going to use these for my uni planner. And I went into the reject shop this morning and I picked up a bunch of the new Sugar Belle collection. So I grabbed a few of the pieces, and I also grabbed the alphas from the Let's Get Together collection. So I really like these. They're gold and like black and white dashed alphas. They're foam. There's 2 sides. There's plenty in there. These were really inexpensive. So these alphas were $3, which kind of blows my mind considering a pack of thickers is $9. I never pay $9, but you know, just for comparison. Okay, everything else is from the Sugar Belle collection. So I'll start with the big paper pad while I'm zoomed out. So this is the specialty cardstock. There's 40 sheets in here, 2 of each. One of each is pearlized and 1 of each is just normal printed. And this whole pack was $12. So I'll just flip through the papers. Nice, pretty, smaller floral. A gingham blue check. This pink with little flags on it. This you probably can't see very well. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. So it's a cream with a very sort of soft floral background. Nice pink with some white dots. Nice green scallop. Another small floral. Pink and white stripe, which is actually what sold me. I really love this paper. It makes a really easy background. This is a soft blue with little cake stands and plates all over it. I love this blue with the floral, just very subtle floral pattern. Pink with white spots again. This is kind of, in real life, this is really trippy. This stripe, it's actually a little bit of an optical illusion. There's little sort of dashes all the way through the stripes, and I don't know whether it's coming across on camera, but it hurts me to look at it. So I probably won't ever use those, but that's okay. There's yellow one with little sort of almost like little leaves. This one's cute. It's pink with little sweets all over it. White with bicycles. I love this one. Wood grain with these coloured chevrons. Love that. Not sure how I'm going to use it, but I have some ideas ready. This is a blue baking one again. This is a mint green with text, and it's actually little recipes. So if you look closely, this is old-fashioned peach pie, a pecan pie crust, best sponge cake recipe. So that's really sweet. I like that. Then another pink floral. This is really pretty. And then a purple gingham check. So heaps in there. Then I got the 6x6 paper pad, or the 15x15 paper pad in metric. And it's basically just exactly the same as the 12x12, just on a smaller scale, which is always nice for backing cut files and photo mats and things like that. So and only $4, which is just awesome. And I also got the die cuts, of course I did. They're absolutely stunning. Go. As you can see, there's lots of butterflies and florals. I'm not going to open this packet because I have so many open packets of die cuts already. I kind of want to put this stuff to the side and not open it all yet until I go through some of my stash. But you can see there's tickets, there's little round shapes and phrases, flags, little bows, little sort of baking bits and pieces. There's a little cookie there, some notebook sort of pages, more baking bits, cake, a little beautiful little doily. So yeah, lots in there. There's 124 in there, and you get 2 of every die cut, which I really like about these. And those were $4 for the pack as well, just ridiculously affordable. Then I also got the glitter die cuts. Of course I did. I have the Carpe Diem ones, which are basically exactly the same. They're just florals and branches and things. But these are more butterflies, and there's a few phrases in there as well, which I really like. I don't know how much I'm going to use these baking ones, but obviously I really like the branches, butterflies, and these titles are lovely. So I will show you these because the bag is resealable. The annoying thing about these die cuts is they're just in one of those stapled bags. So once you open them, you can't put them back in. I don't know why that is, especially when you have, like, these are resealable. I don't know. So 2 beautiful butterflies. You have that big, I don't know. I might use this for Christmas. That would be absolutely awesome for Christmas, actually. Lots of gold glitter at Christmas. So they're not fully punched out, as you can see, but they're mostly all the way there. So you just need to sort of pop it out yourself right at the end just before you use it. So that's a Fun Times title. Absolutely beautiful. So this is actually better. I like it when they do this because they're less flimsy in the packet, so it sort of adds a bit of extra reinforcement so it doesn't get all bent and crushed up in the packet. So you just, like you can see there, you just pop it out yourself and helps keep them a little bit protected. So I mean, they're all the same design. They're glitter, and they're just, there's a lot in there. And I mean, they're really glittery, but there's not a lot of glitter fallout. I have a little bit on my fingertips, but I'm not covered in it. Yeah, I mean, it isn't all over my desk. Expect a little glitter fallout, and that's perfectly reasonable, I think. The amount that is coming off there, very minimal. And these were only $3 for the packet. So I mean, how can you go past that? There's 34 in there for $3. It's cents. Next, I have a couple of things from my uni bookshop. I go up there typically 2 to 3 times a semester, and I just went up. So when I go up there, I always check out the bookshop because it's half an art shop. They have so many art supplies for the art students, and they're really good stuff. So, and the prices are pretty reasonable, so I tend to always have a look. First thing I picked up is this Pigma Micron pen, and I grabbed this stupidly, got it confused in my head with a micro perm, realized not long after I walked out of the shop that I'd got the wrong pen, so I was really after the micro perm, which is permanent ink, and you can write on vinyl stickers with. This is not... It says it's archival ink, but you can't write on vinyl with these. But I mean, it's an okay pen. It's a nice pen. It's a nice fine tip. It's the 03. It'd be nice for journaling on my pages probably. Yeah, it was a $5 pen for something that I'm probably not going to use all that much. So yeah, a bit of a fail, but that was totally my fault. And the next thing I picked up is a bit exciting because I have seen Virginia Walker from Confessions of a Paper Addict use this so many times on pretty much every layout, and she says it's amazing, and she has the white and the gold one, and it is the Liquitex acrylic ink. They had a whole rack of different colors. If I like it, I'll definitely pick up the had like a copper and a bronze color. Definitely going to pick those up if I like it. I didn't get the gold or the white. I had them both in my hand, but I have white acrylic paint that I can easily use for white and works well for me, and I have a almost full gold Kaiser mist, so I didn't want to buy new products before I'd use those up. So if I like this one, I'll use those up, and then I'll get the gold. But I grabbed the silver because I do not have a nice silver mist. The silver mist I have is grey and not very metallic at all. It just sort of looks dirty on the page. So silver mists are kind of hard to find. So I thought if this is a nice silver ink for splatters, I'll be really happy. I think this is about $14, $13.95. And these prices are all Australian dollars, by the way. I don't know if that's a good price or not, but it's hard for me to find art supplies to buy in store, and I kind of like to buy in store if I can, so and avoid shipping, obviously. It makes it cheaper. Yeah, so I only wanted to try this out before I commit to buying a whole bunch of colours. Next, I have a few things from Kaisercraft. So they just had their 50% off Saturday, which they do periodically from time to time. And they do 50% off all their branded products. So of course I went and grabbed a couple of things, and funny story, I had placed an order the day before, literally the day before, to order my Mother's Day gift for myself from my family. So yeah, but that was all clearance stuff, so I wouldn't have got 50% off that anyway, so it's fine, but I just couldn't believe it. I could have bundled shipping. But anyway, I just went in store because there is a store nearby. I wanted, well, 4 things really specifically that I was waiting for the 50% off sale for, and this die is one of them. So this is just a beautiful, beautiful decorative die. I think it was part of the Breathe. Maybe it's Breathe. I think that's right. So anyway, it was released with that collection, so it's really new, and it's this beautiful big floral die, and I love it. It makes a really sort of skinny outline. You could even sort of use it like a cut file and back it, but I saw a layout done with it using just the big flowers with all the open space, and it was just so beautiful and airy, and I wanted the die. But I struggled to pay $16 for one die, so yeah, I got it for $8, which is fine. That's a pretty good price as far as I'm concerned. Now, the other 2 items I grabbed were albums, and you know, they're kind of big, so they don't really fit in my frame very well, but I got 2 of the D-ring albums. I wanted to get 3, but they didn't have one of the ones I wanted, so I just got the 2. I love their printed D-ring albums. They're always really beautiful. I love the designs. They're really reasonably priced anyway, and then when they come down to half price, they're even better. So this is the Fleur album from the Fleur collection, and it has all these beautiful script words on it, but the main thing I like about it is this spine. So this is the part that shows when it's sitting on a shelf. So really nice sort of medium tone wood grain, sort of like a blonde wood, really pretty. And this was $29.99 full price, so I got it for $15, which is awesome. Can't complain about that. And the second album I grabbed is this one. Obviously it's a baby album. These are actually a bit cheaper. These I think they're $25, so I got it half that. So it's only about $12.50, which is really, really awesome. So the owls are cute. I mean, I don't love this part, but I really like this spine. I love the little hearts, and I don't hate this part by any means. So obviously this is going to be my daughter's baby album, which I've just started. I've only really just started on her baby album because she's not that old. She's not even 2 yet. So yeah, I have quite a few layouts in there already getting started. Yeah, and I'm going to fill this up with all her baby layouts. I did want the little boy one as well, or at least one for my son's baby album, which I also haven't started on, and he's nearly 5, so I have no excuse for that. But well, I've done a couple of layouts, but anyway, they didn't have anything. They didn't have the boy version of this, which is elephants and blue. It's really cute, but they didn't have that. And the other ones were all just a little bit too grown up, so I didn't get those. But I'll just keep my eye out for that next time. Okay, and then the last few things in this haul are these little bits and pieces from Kmart. So I got some of their tags. I like these for journaling and just sort of layering behind photos, but these ones are really cute. They're white ones, but they have some gold glitter on the bottom. They're sort of dipped, which I thought was really nice. Adds a really nice touch, but you still have lots of blank space to write on. And then I also grabbed the pastel ones as well. So you just get a lilac, a baby pink, and a mint. And there's 30 in there, so 10 of each. And then I was in there again with my Nana yesterday, and I just grabbed this one on its own, so 2 separate trips. They're just really cute, little tassels. There's 20 in there. I probably should have got 2 packets now I'm thinking of it. I'll probably grab them again if I see them again, but this was only $3, and you get 20 cute little tassels in there. They're really cute colours. I could probably use, yeah, maybe not the orange. The orange is very bright, but I could definitely sneak that onto a card or something. The rest will be really, really easy to use. I love all the pastels, and then you have some beautiful jewel tones down here. Super, super cute and great value for money. So that is everything from me today. I really hope you enjoyed joining me today for this haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.